Going to share with you a great little way to do your rebounds when you come to your rebounds in your lesson 7, to add a little bit of a turn in there as well. So when you're doing your rebounds, you're going to get your horse, he's going to be bringing his weight back and softening and using his hindquarter. It's a great opportunity to practice your turns as well while they got their weight back, and you can do two things at once, which is always a bonus. Okay, what we're going to do is rebounds and turns at the same time here. We're going to use our Southern Cross pattern. I'm going to ride out here to from my centre marker out to my barrels. Here I'm going to sit on my back pockets, take my legs off my horse, widen my reins, and bounce him backwards there. Now it's called a rebound because there's not supposed to be any stop in it. There's all this inertia, this energy that goes forward and goes backwards. There's no come down, stop, then go backwards. Okay, so there needs to be some movement somewhere. And we'll just bounce him backwards and give him a rest. The rest bit at the back of the rebound, that's the reward. If you can get good at that, then when they're coming into that halt and you're in this position to back them up, they're going to think, oh yeah, I'll put some effort in and go backwards because I'm going to comfort. Okay, don't just sort of arm wrestle them in the stop and make them go backwards. Your timing is going to be real important on this to get it good. Okay, so I'm just going to back him up a little here. We did something like this in level 1. We did backwards, and then we asked our horse to go over, and this time we're going to ride to our next drum, next marker. Just did a walk, mate. Come down, sit back on my back pockets, widen my legs, my reins, bounce him backwards. There, feels nice. Now if he comes into that stop and feels a little bit heavy, just go another step backwards. But remember to use one rein at a time. I better point this out just while we're here. If you're coming backwards and it's feeling a little bit heavy, you've got to use one rein at a time, but try and get in time with the feet. So there. You get in time, there we go, and when he speeds up a little, that's when you release. Okay? And if you want to practice your bridleless stops, you would release your reins and then your seat. We'll talk about that another time. Today, legs off, reins open, back him up. When it feels nice, stop. Piece of cake. We don't want to do a turn. We're going to just get his weight back. Now, you might even back him up a little just to do this today. Get his weight back and then over, off to your next marker. Once you've got that happening, you can build that up to a trot. And take the paws out. So here we're trotting along, widen, bounce it backwards, feels nice, turn, off to the next one. That's a great little way to practice your rebounds. Gives your horse a focus, gives you a focus. Okay, now he's done a pretty nice job of those turns there. So now what I could do is go do the other direction or take it up a gate. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll take it up a gate, hey? Try that again, Major, sorry. Back, turn, canter, back. And the first time you do this one, like from the canter, it might get a bit exciting. You or the horse. So just back it up and give it a rest for a moment, okay? Let your horse think about that and give it a good reward. And back, turn, canter, back, good boy. And we're going to do this now till his departure gets nice and he stops. Get nice. That wasn't too bad. So this turn here, there, that's nice. Beautiful departure. Keep going. And not a bad stop. So that's pretty good. Okay, you've got to make sure that they ride all the way in for the short horses. Make sure they go all the way to where you want to go. So sometimes they might be trying to stop out here, but you've got to go into where you want them to stop, so it doesn't become a leadership thing. That was pretty nice, and that's a nice little pattern. A great way to do your rebounds and to keep a bit of, you can practice your turns at the same time, and it gives your horse a focus. It's good fun.